everybody's like, can't wait. It's Instagram and that's YouTube. Um, well, first of all, I have channel news, but I have to go. I had to get out of there, man. The dogs. Did I? No. I gotta do something. I gotta take chicken out. You're gonna have to wait, okay? I'll be right back. Had it on. It's channel news. I have big channel news that I'm sure everybody's really wants me to talk about. But right now, I'm getting out of the driveway because I'm going to get a Red Bull. I had to get out of the house, man. Sometimes you just got to get away from animals. It's just a fact. I just had to go. They want to eat the chicken. I forgot to take out. So I gotta come back and smash it, which is not a big deal. You just take the bag, and I take it, and I take and do a skinny Hulk with it. And it's frozen chicken, so there's fat involved. So if you smack it hard enough, it'll break apart. But you have to do it. You have to smack it on concrete real hard. So I did something for the channel for what I want to shoot, and I'm sort of exhausted from doing it. And I'll just say this is I did put up some cameras, okay? And so we're not gonna have some footage for maybe 24 hours or something, but the cameras are up, and I've heard stuff upstairs in the barn during the day and at night. So I don't know what's up there. Could be almost anything. It could be dog man, to tell you the truth. So, the cameras are up. That's what I want to tell you. That's the channel news. And that I'm going to get a Red Bull because I need, or maybe I'll get a coffee actually. I've been eating all day, and that sort of sounds good. You know, coffee like after you eat or something like. You should never drink coffee on an empty stomach. It'll tear you up. It will. It's terrible for you. It's terrible for me. I don't know. Like I'll be doubled over in pain because one of the main problems is I drink it too strong. Like I don't know why I do that. It really has something to do with me being an alkie, you know. No, I just put more instant coffee than it needs, like 3 times as much. Like everything's in excess, you know. So everything in moderation is what you want to do, and sometimes it's easier said than done, you know. Coffee's delicious. If you're gonna make, and the point that I'm trying to make is, if you're gonna make coffee ice cream, it has to be the right color, so you're gonna add in a lot. That's what I'm saying. So if I want it to taste like coffee, I want it to taste like coffee. And I do not have a problem with instant coffee for some reason. It's delicious. What else? That's the channel news, and my shell is really coming along good. Now I got 2. They have to be a lot thinner. That's where it's gonna get tricky, but not really. It has to be fluted, so I gotta sculpt it out. It's gonna look great, I can tell. I'm really happy with it. I'm sick of sanding that shit though. It's terrible. I interviewed Toxic earlier, and I was saying this, I don't know, weeks ago or months ago. I was thinking about interviewing people using Instagram for the interviews. I'll live stream it on YouTube too, but there's a lot of people that I'd like to interview. You know, Bill Clinton. I'd like to ask him some questions. Bill Gates, it'd be interesting. A lot of bills. And also people that have had experiences with Bigfoot, and especially in this area. So there is somebody that I want to talk to see if he would do it. He's seen Bigfoot, I know. Baskin, you know. We'll see. It's my new thing, I guess. I don't know. This live streaming is not my new thing. I just want to tell you that this is going to have to be curtailed soon. But right now, I'm still doing it. It's a marathon. Clearly, it's marathon streaming. The mega stream, I can do it. Sometimes I get quiet and I don't want to talk. If I'm making art, it's great because I'm just there thinking about what I think about, and you all don't know what I'm thinking about, and I'm not going to tell you. So, but I noticed that today, like I was working shit out, and I didn't have to explain to anybody because I was working. You know, nobody's interviewing me. Okay, that's not going to happen. Even if you interview me, you're not interviewing me because I'm going to turn it around as much as I can. It's just how it is. I don't know. I'll interview you if you want, but I have to know who you are. I can't just let anybody. I can't let just anybody on my stream. You know, it might be some kind of nut. There's nuts out there. Trust me. I mean, I could just get rid of them real quick. When I'm doing it, I'll have a moderator ready to go to just get rid of them. You know, it's on my stream though is the problem. So I don't want any bad algorithm shit. What is that? A Mennonite dude? He looks like he's out of a Toulouse-Lautrec painting. What the fuck is this? You know, in those Toulouse-Lautrec paintings, everybody had like high water pants or something. I don't know. That's how I remember him. I don't know. I haven't thought about his paintings in a long time. Brilliant. Definitely brilliant. I gotta wear a mask, man. Everybody's getting sick. Monkeypox? Are you kidding me? You heard about this? It's not good. I knew this was gonna happen. And you know what? There's gonna be one after this too. We're gonna have COVID, monkeypox. We got the avian flu going around. That's the birds, though. Could spread to us. I gotta roll up this window. I wish I walked in here and they had Red Bull root beer, but they don't. Oh, fuck. This window I have to pull up manually. And then jam this thing. Jam this thing in there so it's a car, you know. It is, it's a car, definitely. There. Be right back. Oh my fucking God, I was dying in there. Jesus Christ. It's like molasses. I swear to God, like the night crew at Dandy. That's what it seemed like. Bunch of partiers. Really just kind of laid back, a little bit too laid back about everything. You know, I want to leave, you know? Jesus Christ. Fucking afraid I'm gonna get monkeypox in there too. It's like, once again, I'm the only one with a mask on. It's this area, it's just like, I don't know, everybody's super tough. I guess, I don't know what they're thinking. It's a virus. It's not good. You know, I don't want to feel like shit. Sorry. The tough people don't mind feeling like shit. I do. I got shit to do. It's not that big of a deal. And considering that we're already hearing the UK talking about shutting down because of monkeypox, and it's already in the United States. Are you kidding me? What in the world? I'm glad I got stuff to shoot deer with. Seriously. If worse comes to worse, that's not gonna happen. Better keep the motorcycle, I might need it. Oh no, that motorcycle, I don't really want to get on it. I was lucky when I was a kid. I'm gonna take a B12. Turn up the heat. It's a little nippy tonight. It's not, you know, temperature dropped from like, I think it was 83. It's 55. Which is fine. It just sort of flips back and forth for a while. And I don't really care. You know what I care about is my seashell that's really turning out good. That's what I care about. Real happy with it. This isn't B12, it's a B complex. I took 2 of them. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to the video I'm putting together. Well, it's not really a video I'm putting together. I'm just videoing something and putting it out. That's what I do. President of the Bigfoot community doesn't mean that I don't deal with other cryptids. I do. I'm all cryptids, it really doesn't matter. Grassman, whoever, a vampire. What else? What other leprechauns? You think they don't exist? Talk to somebody that's Irish. They exist. They're called bee people. And I know you all think I'm bullshit, but I've seen them. I saw them by my barn. They're real tiny. So it's a bee person that's small. I mean, I'm talking real small. They scamper. They do. They scamper. Kind of creepy. No tan whatsoever. They're like pale, kind of like with this like almost gray complexion. It's not very nice. They really can't get a tan, they probably burn. Some of them have freckles, orangish, orangish hair. They do exist. I'll probably be able to get a few of those on video too. I know you think that I'm joking around, but see, that's not my problem. You should be able to decide what is real and what is not. So if I do something that's factual, it's a documentary kind of style, you should know it's real. If I'm doing something like that leprechaun movie, Right? You've seen that movie with the evil leprechauns? Something like that. It's definitely real. Definitely. They exist, but they're not as big as they are in the movie. It's bullshit. That's Hollywood. Bullshit, everybody. It's like, they're about the size of, well, some of them. Some of them are about the size of Chucky. But most of them are really small, like this big. It depends. The ones that are the size of Chucky, those are wee people, but they're leprechauns, but they're considered giants, like the giant leprechauns. There's more than one kind of leprechaun. The giant ones come from up north, evidently. They migrate to the United States, and I'll prove that in an upcoming video. You think I'm bullshitting, don't you? I'm working on it. I'm also working on, I'm happy to say, this is Channel News, that Lutzy is out of the green screen room, which is freaking awesome. I can't tell you how happy that makes me. So that room is empty and I'm almost ready to shoot stuff. What the hell, I don't know, right? Warwick Davis is a great actor. Skinny Bigfoot, a true story. I don't know about Skinny Bigfoot. Skinny Hole. Don't get me started. Don't get me started about Skinny Hole. Yep. Wow. Who knows? Who knows? I'll make something else. How about that? There's always plenty of stuff to make. I was thinking about HR Puffin stuff, talking to Toxic today. Boy, those Croft brothers, they really did some good shit. They also look like they did a lot of acid. It's the truth. Witchy poo. God. Bigfoot and Wild Boy. Interesting, take on Bigfoot, not factually correct. Kind of rude of them to do that. They did produce Land of the Lost with Chaka, which was fucking awesome. Where'd they get that little kid to play Chaka with the big old forehead? He had like a big old unibrow. It's a great look, it really was. Chaka was in love with Holly, I think. As I remember, every boy my age was in love with Holly. Because Holly was hot. That's what I remember. You were in 3rd grade or 4th grade. Hang on, how old was I? I might have been about 4th or 5th grade when that was on. I don't know what happened to that actress, but it was a great show. It really was. The Slee Stacks, they were cool. This whole deal with Sid and Marty Krofft, they had all of the puppetry and costumes. Like, it's really amazing work. It was just sort of weird that it was sort of presented for kids, but it was more or less like made for people on acid or something. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, HR Puffin stuff? I'd rather watch that than go to a funeral parlor, Seriously. HR Puffin stuff is pretty uplifting. Oh, here's my hideout from the house. I come here because my window going down. I just got to get out of the house sometimes. I like working in the barn, that's for sure. Working in the barn. Hey, Nixie. Working in the barn is awesome. About the storm here in PA, real windy. Huh. How about the Shrek? That's a pretty good movie. A lot of sexual Innuendos. Is that right? Really? I didn't know that. I had no idea. I don't think I've ever watched it. I think somebody tried to get me to watch it recently. I just couldn't do it. I was just like, fuck it, I can't watch it. It's Shrek. It just reminded me of something horrible. I don't know. That's not Sid and Marty Krofft though. I wonder if they're still alive. If I had my other phone, I'd check. But they were brilliant. They had a lot of different shows, like Saturday morning shows or Sunday morning shows. Those were great. Bigfoot and Wild Boy. Jesus Christ. That beginning. They did have it right that Bigfoot is real fast. Bigfoot can go 40 miles an hour up a hill. That is true. They're very fast. You're not going to catch them. It's like, how you going to catch a dog running up a wooded hill? Imagine a dog that's going 40 miles an hour, jumping over logs, whatever. It's two-legged. It's like a primate, but it's not. You're not going to catch it. You aren't. Oh, look at that. It's Kennedy. Bigfoot and Wild Boy was a great show. It really was. There was a lot of, in the like 70s, there was a lot of Bigfoot stuff that was BS. Some of it had some factual stuff about it, like the Steve Austin, the $6 Million Man, right? He fought a Bigfoot, right? And interesting enough, the Bigfoot is exactly like I say it is, that it's a biological recording device for aliens. Now, in the Steve Austin $6 Million Man episode, the aliens are like these just weird, real calm human beings. But they're on some kind of craft or on some kind of other planet, and they're watching Bigfoot, fight Steve Austin on like a TV screen. It was real high tech. And, it was like everything was like white. One of those scenes. In that episode, I mean, Steve Austin had his hands full because that was Andre the Giant playing Bigfoot. And at a point, I can't remember, I think Bigfoot picked up a log and got Steve Austin, or maybe it could have been the other way around. But, Steve Austin won in the end. So, pretty great episode. I do recommend it for anybody that hasn't seen a $6 Million Man. Just type in $6 Million Man. What do I think of Lou Ferrigno? $6 Million Man, Bigfoot. Watch that episode. You'll be loving it. What do I think of Lou Ferrigno? I think that he was a pretty good Hulk. I thought he was great. I think he did a very good job. Do I prefer him or the, what we have now, the computer-generated one? Oh, yeah, that one. I don't, that's not as good. Lou Ferrigno? Over a computer-generated Hulk? Come on. The computer-generated is so much better. It is. Looks more realistic. It does. If Hulk looked like anything, it would look like that. It wouldn't look like Ferrigno. Jesus Christ. Have you seen Arnold Schwarzenegger without a shirt lately? Holy crap. The face of things to come? How old is he? Am I going to look like that? No. You know why? It's because he just stopped doing shit. He just stopped. He became the governor and he couldn't fucking lift another weight. Now he's got man boobs, which would be a real bummer. It'd be embarrassing. He's not embarrassed though. You see pictures of him at the beach. I love Arnold. Don't get me wrong. I love the guy. He's great. He plays a great robot. That's his forte, playing a robot from the future, or he's fighting an alien. That's pretty good too. He's been in some other movies, but it's just like that is where he really stands out. Is like Terminator. Oh my God. Nobody could be a better robot than Arnold. That was such an amazing movie. Back in the day. He should do another one. I don't know why he doesn't. Oh yeah, I know why, because he's really out of shape. But he has ponies now, and he feeds his ponies in the kitchen. And I don't blame him. If I had ponies, if I had a pony, I'd invite it in. Why not? It doesn't have to stay there all day. But you want to hang out with them, right? Steve versus Bigfoot. There you go. Enjoy. That's on YouTube. So Nixie just posted this Steve Austin versus Bigfoot. Nixie, you're gonna love it. I'm gonna ask you questions, so you better watch it. All right, you're required to watch it. Trust me, you'll love it. Thank you, Iniquities. Arnold is the American dream, and he still trains. I bet he does. He's just he has so much mass that, do you know what I'm saying? Like, how could he keep up? You know, he just looks flabby because he can't keep up at that pace. You know, it's just too much. Cheers. Could only find a clip, Peter. Well, didn't he have heart surgery? I never heard that. I didn't know that. I know that he slept with the maid. I know that. I know that yeah, steroids did it. I know that he slept with a maid when he was married to Maria Shriver, which is amazing that he went with the maid. I guess it's like, you know, who wants the piece of ass when you're gonna have the maid or something? I don't know. You know, different strokes for different folks. How do you explain that? There's been a lot of stuff like that that's happened. Like, what was that one guy, Hugh Grant, that got caught with the transsexual person in a car, and his excuse was it was raining or something, and I was giving her a ride. It's a great line. It is. It's a great line. I used that line actually in something that I made because it was highly appropriate, which is a thing that I made a long time ago with Susan. It was called 98.6. And I used that line because it really was appropriate. I played a sex addict, which I'm not. It was modeled, I wrote it about a friend of mine who is a freak. But, you know, who's a freak? Uh, you know, he'd tell me this shit. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. You know, it's like, oh yeah, what's the matter with you? Like there's something the matter with me, but I'm not the one that's the sex act. You know, like there's a difference between like you have sex, but like this guy would just be like, he just didn't care. He didn't. He's involved with someone. It just, I don't know. I guess that's sex addiction or something. But yeah, Hugh Grant, Eddie Murphy, maybe. I think. Who else? Well, we all know about JFK in Maryland, but they never really got caught doing anything. But as the story goes, like the CIA was bugging her house, or the Secret Service, one of the two. You know, is that true, or is that just conjecture? It's probably true because of, you know, after a certain amount of time they get information like that released. It's probably true. You know, if the president was sleeping with her, you know. You know, some more Peter's work here. Well, thank you, Nixie. Oh, I know what that is. That's 98.6. God, that was a long time ago when I made that thing. I made that for a show in LA at Lace. It was like a show that was on Valentine's Day. That's what I came up with. Was that. Lace on Valentine's. It was Valentine's Day show. That's all I remember. It was probably 19. No, it wasn't 19. It was 2005 or something. I don't know. 2000. I don't know. It's a long time ago. I look real young there. It was like one of my first attempts at like making like a filmish looking thing. I was doing that for a while. Like before I got the YouTube, I was like making these things like they were like little shorts, I guess. Some of them were animated. Um, so there's this one. No, that's not 98.6. Yeah, it is. I was thinking of I did one called Half Speed that I can't show anybody because YouTube I got a copyright strike on it. So I had a takedown notice. It's Burt Bacharach. I used one of his songs. I used the song from what was it? Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid. It fit perfectly. I have no way of showing it. Maybe I could show it on a different platform. I don't know, man. I don't know if like probably get away with it on Twitter. I don't know what Instagram's rules are on copyright shit. Maybe they don't give a shit. YouTube does though. Not if you're in a store though. Just like it was just like too much of a. Well, I uploaded the song without permission. But it was about making the movie, making the film. It wasn't about like, oh, I'm gonna use this because it sounds great, but it did sound great. I don't know. I had another idea for a movie, and it was about this schizophrenic woman in Brooklyn. It was an artist, and a lot of it it had a soundtrack that had a lot of like kind of obscure Van Morrison songs, stuff like that. And then I found out to make the movie would cost me hundreds of thousands of dollars because of the soundtrack. So I scrapped it. I still want to do the Bigfoot movie though, and I will do it. It's gotta be right. Oh, that was good. I needed that. God, it's nice out. It is. It's really beautiful. Oh, everything's just growing so quick. It's amazing. My yard, I gotta keep up, I'm still not caught up. Because I'm working on stuff, I'm working on the shell. I wanna get the shell. I'll do a little bit on the yard tomorrow, but I wanna get the shell more completed. I wanna get to the point where I can put them both together, and then once they're together, then I'll sort of take a little break from it. Just set it to the side like that, and then do the finish work. I was looking at it though, and it's real thick right now, and I have to bring it down to something real thin and delicate because that's how a shell is. So it has to have the appearance, at least around the edges, that it is really thin and delicate in relationship to its size though. So I'm thinking like if it's like that thick, that's fine. Something, we'll see. I don't know. But those fan scallops, they're like sort of fluted all the way down on the front side. I'm babbling about the shell because I'm gonna finish it, and I'm glad I started it. I was live streaming like this, and I was talking about doing it. And I'm like, oh, I'm going to Home Depot to get foam to make that damn thing. The Ria G paid for one side of it. Like it was just like fucking awesome. It's not gonna cost that much to produce. Like 240, 300 or something, give or take. Maybe a little more. What else? I don't know. That's about it. I gotta go deal with those fucking dogs. That's the bummer. It is. It's a bummer, man. I just don't feel like doing it, but I'm gonna do it. Yeah, let's see what they're throwing out here. More rock salt. Somebody took that. I wouldn't put one of those easy chairs in my car. God, the place looks like deserted or something. Maybe they lost it to the bank. That'd be a bummer. I bought mine from the bank. Now that I look back at it, it's like one of the smartest things I ever did. Even though when I was buying it, I was going, man, I'm never gonna use this thing for anything but storage. And then I just ended up like it. I don't know, what can I say? It's nice being in the country. It's nice, but I gotta get out, man. Like this. Like I was like, fuck, I gotta get out of the house. You know, it's like can't be like all secluded. Now that the monkeypox are going on, I'm just gonna keep putting a mask on and going out. Hope I don't get it. Let's let this person pass. Go ahead, Captain. Some kids looking for trouble. Oh my God. Well, that was fun. It was. How am I? I'm all right. I'm doing pretty good, I think. I gotta go deal with the fucking dogs, though. I'm saying that I did a lot today. I'm just sort of tired. I get a second wind. I did. Setting up the cameras for the thing I'm gonna shoot. I'll see you. Bye, Nixie. Anyway. I'm gonna go. I'll see y'all. Nice to see you. Thank you. Thanks for coming with me. Oops. Bye, Nixie.